Hey guys, and today I wanted to show you something here. This is a Glock 21, but I wanted to show you how you could just do a little customization on it. You can see I got some stuff here. Let me show you what I did for cheap. First what you want to do is take the Glock apart. And we're really right now just going to focus on a frame like this. And you can see I had polished this part. These two pins here I didn't because this is plastic, but let me go ahead and show you here. First you're going to want to take the pin out, these pins out. I'll show you how to do this. You can just use a punch, but I'm just using this because I've already polished them. I'm going to show you what I did here. Okay, push like this. Just getting it out, it's a little bit of pain. So I actually, when I took it out, I kind of used I used a punch when I got it out. Okay, there. Grip it. I don't want to get this. I'm using just, okay, there we go. Just want to get that out now. Grip's in there, so I don't want to mar it. So I use this here. I don't really want to mar it up, so I'll just use this. You have to get this pen out. Sometimes you have to put put something in there. I'll put that there so I don't mar it. Just freaking give it a little tap. There, it comes right out. Okay, tap it out. Okay, I'll show you what I did here on some of these parts as far as how I gotta use a smaller punch for that. Okay. Take out this back. Punch, pull it out. Okay. This is plastic, so you can't really plate it or polish it or anything. Okay. Take out this part. Prise that up. This whole mechanism. Take everything out. I have this in there because I have this piece of, see that piece of cloth in there, get that out. Okay, I'll just show you here. Lay this like this. Okay, so pretty much the components over here of the inside of the Glock. And what I usually just take, you could take a Q-tip or you could take a rag, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. Just grab a little Mother's Megan wheel polish, and I'm just going to repolish it a little. Put a little on there. What I did is with these rods here, I actually sanded them down a little. Really, all you really have to do is the end of them. I'm just redoing the end of them a little. So, and you just kind of run like this. Look how shiny that gets. See, it looks pretty good, huh? And you can throw a little on there. And just rub it. You'll see how dirty it gets. When it gets dirty, you know it's polishing it. I think it's pretty shiny, see it? It's pretty cool. And do a little bit there, blah, blah, blah. A little bit there, blah, blah, blah. Just ever so slightly. Just to get a shine. I did this whole thing. I sanded all that down. I get these ends shiny. I also took this part here. Put a little of that on there. And I just rubbed it out like this. You'll see it getting black there. See the black coming off? That means it's clean. I'll just rub it a little. Okay, how polished out it gets? Looks good enough. And then in here too, I took a little of this here polishing compound. You can get on my fingers. And I did up in here like this, see? I did that. I did up in there. You'll see the dirt coming off, see that? and it's polishing out pretty good. Actually making it really smooth too. If you leave a little in there to wear as it rubs, you don't leave a lot, so you can get in there and just wipe it down the best you can like that. And put a little in there, blah blah blah. You can see already the shine you're getting on that, and shiny parts means less friction. Means it's going to ride pretty good, or it'll ride a lot better. So, just like in there, let's see, rub it in there, and then the frame. There's really nothing left to do there. You could, do it on here. So just because it slides in there a little. In there. That's all. You could take your rag and do that. Like that. Rub it. Well, put it back together. You can wipe it down before you put it back together there. Best you can. You gotta be perfect. So see how shiny that gets now? Stick it in there. Blah blah blah. Put your Glock in there. Okay. Take your rear pen, get it right back in there, line it up. Helps to have a little mallet, tap it in. And if you want to just go there, just I'll give it a little extra tap so it's down a little further. Alright, about that. As even as you can get it. Then, of course, get your other part, which is right here. I actually buffed it all, put a little polishing compound in. Didn't really matter. Okay. I want to put that back in. Goes in there. Okay, and you're going to want to go ahead and line up this slide catcher, slide release, whatever. Put it right in there, like that. You lay it down. And actually, see how I'm doing this? Just line it up. You want to line it up with the hull. And what you probably should do, I'm taking this out, put this in first. This top one, put that in first. And you can use your fingers, but sometimes tapping it in helps too. Okay, then this, you want to put this in next so it goes underneath. The spring's going underneath, you lay it right in there. Be a lot less hassle for you. And just take this right there. Kind of got to wiggle it a little. It goes right in pretty good. And then, like I say, if you have it in there, you don't want to mess anything up. Put like like that, and just tap it with the plastic end of it. Okay, kind of going in. Tap it a little bit. Okay. And then, see how that is? You could just get something like this and just, push it a little through if you want it to show on this side, depending on which side you want it to show. And it looks pretty nice. See how that is? It looks pretty cool. You have a shiny, it's kind of neat. And tuck it. Make sure you pull this trigger back like this, and it fires. Okay, and it does. It's pretty straightforward. What I also did is I took my guide rod laser out, and I did the tip of it right there. And you could just take it like this. A little that. After you sand it down a little. I had to sand a little. The way. Just kind of put that like that. See how you rub that? See it gets black? That's the shit coming off. The oxide or whatever. Hit it. See how shiny it is now? And that gives it a real nice shine. Look at that. Also with the barrel, you can see how I have the barrel in there, polished out. You just take a little, let me get a little bit better Q-tip here. Just take a real good, take a good Q-tip, Get out your mother's mag and wheel polish, put a little in there like that. Take your in here, and then you might have if it's what I did is I used a little sandpaper on it first, just to roughen it up a little, and then I did this. And every time you clean it, every time you take your gun apart, just run it through like that. You'd be surprised the shine you can get on it. You can even take it like this, and go like this, right in there like that. Just spin it. You'll see the shine you'll get in there. It looks pretty nice. A lot of people have been asking me in my videos, have I used like 3000 grit, and what kind of Dremel I used, and most people are surprised I did not use a Dremel. However, you could any kind of Dremel with like a tip like this, just like with cotton. The hard tips, they wear out fast, but you can do a whole gun with that. And I do in the barrel around the edges there too. See, around the sides. A lot of people say Glocks don't need this, but they don't do it at the factory because this is time consuming. Not that it doesn't need it, not that it doesn't help it. You don't do it because it's time consuming, and it depends on how much time you want to spend on this. I mean, if you want to spend a lot of time, I think the more time, the smoother you get this, the better it's going to look. See that? Look at that. Looks pretty damn good. So it just depends on how much time you want to spend on it. That's up to you. And I'm just giving you kind of some tips. So it looks pretty good, huh? To just, optimize your Glock a little cheaply. Did that. You could do this whole guide rod if you really wanted to. Take the spring off and do it, or you could, if you have a stainless guide rod or whatever. Normally when you put it in, this is what it's supposed to do to show you it's working. And then here's your gun. You could do the extractor. That might be one thing I might do, but it's on the opposite side. Now, I'm really not going to see it, so I'm not going to really worry about it. There. Test it. It works. So, I mean, it looks pretty cool, I think. Now you have, these are both polished out. This is polished out. You actually could do this part too. It wouldn't be very difficult. You just pop it out, polish it out too. I'm leaving this dark, but that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put my tactical light back on. I like this NC Star for this, guys. It's really nice. It goes on so easy and snaps on. It's a nice little tactical light. But that's pretty much, what I wanted to show you there. If you happen to want to do it. Yeah, I really recommend if you're going to be working on guns a lot, get yourself, I did a review on it too, let me show you. I use this weaver. I got this, let me get the camera back up. I use this weaver kit. And inside this weaver, it's pretty much got everything you kind of need. All these, it really does have everything in it. Got a bunch of punch sets. It's got some fast punches. Comes with the hammer, screwdriver, a bunch of bits. It's a really nice kit to have if you're going to be working on your guns. You really need one. It'll help you. I'm screwing around having to do like what I did, but I broke that stuff up just because I don't really want to. I've already got it polished, and I don't want to mark the surface of this here. So it looks pretty good. Like I say, if you end up just, when you get it in here real quick, you could just touch it up a little. I could still do that. Yeah. So neat. Still, see how the dirt's coming off? Let me give you a close up here. Even when you have this on here, you just have a little in there, and if you rub it, you see, look how dirty it's getting, because it's still polishing. You can put it in there and polish it, and you'll watch. You'll see how shiny that's getting. How shiny you can get that. Of course, if you got an extended one, you could do that with it. I just did it with this, so I probably won't mess that much. This is just my home defense gun, but I wanted to show you that. It's just some things you can just, brighten up your Glock a little. It's something simple. And then, like I say, in the front of that, it'll look like that too. You can even do the barrel or whatever. But I wanted to show you. Thanks for watching the video, and hope this gave you some tips. Something you can fool around with your Glock and make it look a little bit prettier.